Welcome one and all to another Vintage Cube Draft. This is a Vintage Cube Draft League, so we're going to be playing all the matches, win or lose. We opened a card that will hopefully put us in the win category, Black Lotus. Passing some really solid blue and white spells here. I guess the Snuff Out's good too, but I was going to say Force of Will and Swords, both excellent. And then Snuff Out and Black is pretty good too. But the rest of the card's pretty medium. Happy to take a Black Lotus. We get past Jace the Mind Sculptor. Preacher's fine, Karizev's fine. Bubble's fine. I think I just take Jace. I think it's the strongest card. I think it's either Jace or like Inspector or Preacher. Go Jace. Alright, now we have Borrower as a pretty good blue card follow-up. The rest of the cards aren't very exciting. There's like a Crucible. I can maybe see taking Talisman. It's pretty weak though. Corpse Dance is fine. I think I just take Borrower. Path is pretty good too. I could just take a Path. Maybe that's stronger than Borrower in general. I like Borrower. I get a Ponder. Probably going to snag that. Dark Commando Address Down would be good. Wonder if I can wheel that. This pack's not great. Dismember is also very good, but I think I take Ponder over it. Ooh, Tidebinder. So if I'd taken the white cards in the last couple packs, or at least the Path, I forget what was with Ponder. I feel like there's another white card, but taking Parallax Way would be pretty good here. But since I am all blue so far, I think Tidebinder gets the nod. Really strong creature, especially if we're going to end up more like kind of blue tempo with like flash creatures. Brazen Borrower, Petty Theft also has flash as the creature side. It has some counter spells. Pretty good strategy. There's a Sword of the Meek here too. I do like the Thopter Foundry combo quite a bit. So if we end up wheeling that, it could be something. Some more good white coming around. There's a Caracas. I'm tempted to take Third Path Iconoclast, because it seems like we're in the market for one of those. But I think Caracas is stronger. So I'm going to snag that. And the white's been pretty open too, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up playing white. Rogren Triumph is pretty good too. Yeah, like I said, I like Third Path here, but I'm going to take Caracas over it. Not a lot here now. Chromatic Star, we're not necessarily like artifact stuff. Pyromancer is pretty strong. I could take Oust, I guess. Endurance. I don't know. I'm just going to take Oust. The white has seemed the most open. And there's 3 decent black cards now. Treachery. Treachery's a little bit. It's not as good as it used to be. Still good though. I could still snag it. Over Thraben, Glimmer Lens. Yeah, I mean, Bat's very good. I could see taking Bat, but I don't really know what other color to go into yet, and Treachery is still good enough to take, I think, since not sure what our second color is going to be. Now we wield Giver. There's a Swords of Plowshares in this pack. There's an Uro now. Yeah, I think I take Uro over Bloodchief's Thirst. Turnabout. Yeah, wheeling good white cards. Wouldn't be crazy to take Turnabout. Night's Whisper. I'm going to take Inspector, stay a little bit open to white. Now we get Yavimaya. Works pretty well with Uro. Get that double green. But I think I might be more interested in Deserted Beach. Okay, we wheeled the dress down. That's good. Field Portable Hole Candelabra. I don't think I'm going to want Candelabra, even if I get like High Tide. I don't even know if that's where this deck is wanting to go. It's between Liberator and Hole. Take a Hole, I guess. Samwise, maybe. Trespasser. Okay, so got a few white cards there. I mean, blue wasn't wildly open, but we got some good blue stuff, and of course now we just opened an Ancestral. Obviously it doesn't mean that blue's open, but we've known how to open it so far. Yeah, taking Ancestral, probably not going to wheel Time Twister, I would imagine, but I guess there's a chance I will Brainstorm. Or maybe Otawara. I'd be happy to take either one of those. Animate Dead's also strong. Not really in that lane yet, though. Yeah, snag Ancestral. Ooh, Force of Negation is very good. The Breeding Pool for Uro. Portal if we get Tinker, of course, but don't really have any other artifacts right now. Snag a Force. Exploration wouldn't be terrible either if we end up in the blue-green strat. Ooh, Hull Breacher. I don't think we're wheeling that Time Twister, though. We're not the only blue drafter. Tundra. Yeah, I think it's got to be a Hull Breacher. Card's just too strong. I could still end up getting like an Echo or Time Spiral. Or Time Spiral. I think it's better than Tundra Time Warp. We need some more counter spells. We need like a Mana Leak, Miscalc, Mana Drain, Counterspell. I already passed up on Force, unfortunately. Somebody grabbed it, so probably someone on the opposite of the table is just as heavy blue as I am. And there's the Time Spiral. Alright. Yeah, I'll snag it. We have the Hull Breacher. Yeah, I mean, Legionnaire would be pretty good in this deck. It's a good 2-drop for like tempo plays, 3 damage. Kind of hard to block with the early creatures. But yeah, I'm going to take Time Spiral. Hopefully we'll Hard Evidence, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if I want that. Saheeli could be something. Take the Spiral. Now we get Subtlety, but there's also Scalding Tarn. Primus would really only be a pick if I thought I was going to get Flash. Leaning more towards Subtlety. I like Tarn here, though. I mean, we don't have to play white. Could just kind of stick with the blue and maybe play some... I don't know. I like the cheap interaction with Ancestral, like Portable Hole Oust. It's pretty good with good card draw. I'm gonna take the Subtlety though, over the Tarn. Now we get Cryptic, that's very good. Snap wouldn't be terrible, Talisman's fine. Yeah, easy Cryptic though. Spell Pierce is great. Man, passing Misty Rainforest though. I gotta take Spell Pierce. It's too good in this kind of deck. I don't even know if I'm playing green anyway. It'd still be nice to have a blue fetch of any kind. But I'll take the Pierce. Ooh, Adeline? Adeline's pretty good, but so is Wasteland. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take Wasteland. Okay. Yeah, obviously didn't wheel the Twister. Usher now, Otawara, Brainstorm. I don't have any fetches. I passed 2 that would be good. So Brainstorm's not quite as good. We do have a lot of 1s here. Ancestral Ponder already. 1 mana cantrips. Doesn't mean we can't take Brainstorm, still be great. But I'm looking more at like Otawara, maybe. We have quite a few playables, so I don't think we're hurting for spells. Let's take a land. No blue cards. I don't think Are we supposed to wheel anything out of this, though? I think this was like the Force of Negation pack. I think it was the only blue card. Sanctum, Sash. Yeah, take a Sash. Warp. City. I mean, City with like Hull Breacher. It could be something, I guess. But I think I'm into Warp. Treachery into Time Warp is pretty great. I have a lot of non-creature stuff for Saheeli. But Legionnaire seems pretty solid here. I don't know about that one. Maybe Saheeli's better. I just feel like I wanted a 2. Can get it on the ground while we're doing tempo stuff. Probably play the Emperor. Alright, so pack 3. Looking for cheap creatures and then fixing mostly. Got Emrakul. There's a Thopter Foundry. We passed up on Sword of the Meek and we're not really playing artifacts anyway, so not really into that. Fallen Shinobi could be good. We got flash creatures. A little bit of evasion. Need to splash some black. And there's Winds of Abandon. There's also High Tide, and we do have Spiral and Treachery. Passed up on Turnabout. Yeah, maybe I take High Tide. I think I can wheel High Tide. I'll take a Winds. Probably wheel both of them, actually. Brain Freeze. Okay. Now I wish I had locked in the High Tide a little bit more now. Yeah, Seachrome Coast would be good. But seems like potentially a good Brain Freeze deck. Treachery Time Spiral. Ancestral. Wonder if I can wheel Coast. This pack's not incredible, but it's decent. Between Coast and Brain Freeze. It's probably just Coast. Now we get Fast Spawned. Touch, Jace. Yeah, I guess it's Touch. I'm not super enthused about that. But not much else I want here. A lot of cards I want here. I wish some of these would have been in the last pack. Got Sunfall, Stern Scolding. I mean, all 5 of these I'd like. I don't actually have a blue-white duel with like land types. So Luring Revealed isn't quite as good. Passed up on Tundra. Could take Malcolm as another flash creature. 2-drop, but Stern Scolding seems pretty sick. So does Sunfall. I think I'm into Scolding. I'll wheel something out of this pack. Preordain or Daze? I don't think I care about Spellseeker too much. I guess it gets Recall. It's pretty good. Preordain or Daze? I think I'm into Daze. Skyclave? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, Narset. There's also Lion's Eye. Scale Lord's not terrible either. But I think I take Narset. Balance, you say? I think it's just Skydiver. High Tide Wield. If this was in pod, I would maybe consider breaking up the Thopter Foundry combo. But I think I take High Tide. Wield the Brain Freeze too. Yeah, I don't need Volcanic. Take a Freeze. Take a Jace. And, oh man, that's actually the one I least wanted to wheel. It's a little annoying. Oh well, that works. Or, yeah, I guess I'll play it anyway. Don't have any duels for it, but I'll still play it. I don't think I'm gonna play Brain Freeze, even though I have Treachery Spiral. Alright. Pretty good deck. Just gotta figure out how to not mess it up by making cuts. So I think I want to lean more towards the like tempo plan as opposed to some sort of Brain Freeze win. But it could be that the Brain Freeze stuff is better. Alright, gotta make like 5 cuts, I think. I could maybe play 16 with this. We have a lot of 1-drops, and some of them are card draw spells. Probably board the hole for now. Touch the Spirit Realm's a little sketchy. It doesn't work super well with this stuff anyway. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can cut any creatures. Maybe Time Warp. But it is pretty sick with like Jace, Treachery, Time Spiral. And Emperor is pretty good with it. Yeah, get cut Warp. Yeah, maybe Dress Down can go. Add some lands and go. Alright, let's roll. Alright, round 1, coming at you. We get a Lotus hand, but only 1 land. So we got access to Cryptic turn 1, for whatever that's worth. I guess Lorien Revealed kind of counts as a land. We're on the draw. I think this is a keep. If I draw a Jace, yeah. If I draw a Jace, it's gonna be pretty sick. Opponent mulls to 5. War is not an island, unfortunately. Go ahead and play this, even though I know they're green. They could have removal for it, but I can just like Cryptic or I don't know. So my plan is to play Wandering Emperor. We'll see what they do though. Yeah, that's fine. I could go just cycle Lorien Revealed, and then next turn steal their Talisman with Skydiver. Nah. Let's just do this. Sure. Yeah, I'll take 2 lands. Don't need white right now. Just make another 2/2 and get in. So we have days or force. Channel. Yeah, gotta counter that. I guess I just get rid of the days. Is that right though? Mm. Yeah, I think it's days. A scoop, okay. Up against a channeler, huh? Could bring in dress down if they've got Eldrazi they're trying to slam. It doesn't help with the cast trigger, but yeah, just run it back. I guess Oust could be something for a channeled creature. Just run it back. Sounds okay. I don't know why people do that. Just wait till the last possible second to play Once Upon a Time. It's never correct to play it on your opponent's end step. Just wait till you draw so you have all your information. I'm actually just gonna petty theft that. Kind of wanted to play Legionnaire, but fractured identity. Okay. We're 1 mana off Cryptic, but I can just take Force. Nice. That's what I was hoping to get. I think I might even just exile Cryptic Command. We can steal the Talisman next turn and have a attacker. They going for it? They have a Force or something? Actually, nah, I've got Bar where I can apply pressure eventually. I think Cryptic's just better to have. Give me a draw 7. Jace is good. I'm just gonna pass though. If they were willing to just throw Fractured Identity at Narset when they knew I had a Force, I'm assuming that means they've got something else as a follow-up. It's gonna be good. Karn. Yeah, I'll counter that. They could have a Spell Pierce here. Drop Ponder, okay. Okay, pretty good draw. So now I can Scolding if it's relevant, and I can Ancestral if it's not. Nissa. Okay, yeah. I'll actually let that go because they could untap and then play a 2-drop. Gonna kill my Jace here. That does suck, but it is what it is. Got plenty of fuel. Oh, I could have drawn Days. I forgot I had Days. Damn. Punished. Yeah, I might lose to this Nissa now. Porcelain Legionnaire is pretty good against them, though. Against the tokens, or the lands, I mean. Tidebinder's pretty good. I haven't played a land yet, so I will have 6 next turn for Spiral. So let's just go... Yeah, let's go Plains. No shuffle. And then when they play, or when they activate Nissa, I'll try to Tidebinder. Ooh. Oof. GG's. That was brutal. Cool. That was that round 1 went about as smoothly as it could have gone and just drew everything I needed at the right times. So try to continue that. Round 2. We get to play first. Sweet. Land heavy hand, sort of, but we have a Ancestral, so we're keeping. Nice. Power into power. I like all those. I don't think I care about the coasts that much. Do I want to play Breacher or Narset? They're both pretty good. I'm gonna go with Narset, actually. Yikes. I guess that was kind of risky. I knew that 2 of them weren't going to be non-creature spells. Yeah, I should have gone the other way. Kind of silly. Yeah, sure. I'm assuming Reanimator if they're playing Rona. Blue-black. But you never know. Okay. Not a bad draw. I guess I should actually play Jace because I can always just force. Yeah. Hope they don't have a whole breacher of their own. Actually, I probably should have put non-land stuff back because they might have hand disruption. Like Grief. Urtai. Nice. Okay. Down goes Jace, I'm assuming, because it's active. Narset is bad if I play like a Time Spiral, you know? But I'm assuming they go for the Jace. Caracas can bounce Urtai, but it's not the best. It's pretty even on like card advantage, but don't want them just blowing up whatever they want to blow up. Yeah, let's just go Caracas, pass, discard island. So now we can Cryptic it if they try to replay. Could Tidebinder it too, but I could Cryptic their Islet and then Time Spiral next turn. They could Urtai the Cryptic, or they could just Urtai Narset. I think I go for that actually. Might be wrong, but it feels like it could be good if they mess up. Because like if they just Urtai the Cryptic, oh, there's no reason for them to do that though. I mean, well there is, but like I get to draw a card anyway with the Urtai thing, so it's only preventing bouncing the land, which I feel like I'd rather get rid of Narset if I were them, but they don't know I have Time Spiral, so maybe that's not even true. We drew a lot of lands, holy shit. Can I get my other hand back, please? They just scooped. Well, good thing they didn't test me. This was not this is not a good hand. I may as well be down to one card. Like they have a 3/2 in play. I know I can bounce it, but like yeah. We're not guaranteed to win from that spot by any means. Alright, well deck is working. That's for sure. I didn't see very many different cards from our opponent. Mostly just Urtai. Saw Fire Ice. Rona. Yeah. Could bring in Lion Sash for Reanimator stuff if they're playing Rona. Kind of feels like some of that might be going on. Dress Down could be decent. Yeah, I think Days for Dress Down's pretty good. Looks like an acceptable hand. No Lotus, but I think it's fine. Ooh. You didn't want to dash it? Caracas was a great draw. Obviously. Ooh. Also a great draw. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. Could save it for Urtai because it does actually counter that pretty good rate, countering a 4-drop, but I think I want to use my Caracas for mana now. Pass. They're missing land drops again. You have the Urtai. They're just going to scoop to that. Okay. I mean, I know blue decks can be annoying with like counter spells and stuff, but the number of times I've had people scoop to just like random shit. Alright, 2-0. It's so funny playing leagues compared to the 64 player things. Like how much less cutthroat it is. Like people just scooping to petty theft, you know, when they're at 20 life. But whatever, I'll take it. On to round 3. Alright, round number 3. Get to play first again. Nice. This hand doesn't look great. I think I'm gonna ship it. So a little better. Keep bottom of land. Start with a ponder. I don't love this. Yes. Okay. Oh, we can play Treachery. There we go. Easy. Ooh, the best spell pierce ever. I could save it for Skydiver. I clicked it pretty rapidly, but playing a mono white, they might not even play that many more non-creature spells soon. I did do that pretty quickly. I could have stolen it, but whatever. Maybe they'll play another artifact. Wedding announcement. Yeah. Like imagine I go Lotus, steal the copter, and then I spell pierce that. Be a lot better. Odawara. Okay, go ahead. Stone Forge. Okay. Well, if they have Cauldra, oh, it's a Skull Clamp. I'm gonna say if they have Cauldra, I can't really steal that, but hmm. I don't really care about stealing Glimmerlands. I'd rather just wait on the Skull Clamp. Is it possible they have Cauldra in their hand? I guess I can always just Emperor. Play the Lotus. And I think we pass. Apparition. So they're trying to take out the Lotus. Okay. Skull Clamp, yep. They do that before attacking? That doesn't seem... I guess that means they're not going to attack. Ooh, you don't want to do that. They do have 5 cards in hand, though. They will soon have 6. So I have not won yet. I want to take this Skull Clamp. Oh, I forgot it auto-equipped it. Oops. If you steal an equipment, it auto-equips to the skydiver. I was maybe going to do that anyway, so I guess it works out. Steel Seraph, that's pretty good. So give something flying. They go for the 2/2. Okay. Down goes Emperor. I'm not going to bother giving flying. I'd rather gain the life against red-white. Could have a 4th Aerlingus or something. Sure. Draw 2. Get a subtlety. I mean, equipping here puts it in like bolt range, but it does give a benefit if it does die. A little sketchy either way. I guess not equipping lets me petty theft and subtlety in the same turn. Not really sure I'm going to need to do that though. We'll see. Showdown. See what they get. Land Judgment. So they can Judgment the Seraph. It's pretty good. And it's not mine, so I can't like... Well, I can't petty theft it anyway because it has to be your opponent's stuff. Alright. Steel Seraph. Steel Seraph. Alright, petty theft, and then get to play the borrower. Six, 7. Feels like they're gonna commando the Skull Clamp. Shouldn't have played that land. I was gonna not play Jace and just pass. Do I kill my own borrower? That doesn't seem good either though. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna try to subtlety the commando. Still have 3 cards. They can't clue token and play Commando and crack. Braid, that's pretty good. That is very good. Days. Okay, I think I go attack, Skull Clamp the Borrower, try to draw a plains. Because even though they're at 14, I'm at 23, I'm not sure I'm even going to win the race here. There we go. Maybe I should have gone for the Inspector and then just bounced Dahlia. No, then I wouldn't be able to play Jace. I don't have enough mana to do it that way. Do I bounce the Inspector though? That seems bad. Seems bad, but is it bad? I think it's pretty bad. Alright, Narset time Spiral's not the worst. Got 8, we'll have 9 mana. Just enough. Yeah, you can have a 2/2. They do get to play a handful of creatures here. Oh. Draw first. At least have Commando. I'm assuming at least like 1 or 2 more things. Luris. Ooh. Plays Copter. Stoneforge. I'm assuming they're going to go for Copter though. Yeah, that's a lot of meat on the board. Can't even daze. Although I don't really want to with Narset Spiral. Need all my mana. Do I want to bounce something? Or do I want to save the Brainstorm? Because I could bounce and then Time Spiral, make him shuffle. And just draw 1. Yeah, bouncing the Luris seems good. What do you think about that? Just pass. So I can Samwise back Jace if they kill it, or I could also just Cryptic and tap their stuff down. Then they can Smuggler's Copter. Should probably just bounce the illusion. Oh wait, why didn't I scolding that? Stupid. I'm not used to playing with this card. It wasn't even in my brain. Alright. GG. Yeah, that Narset time spiral draw was just sick. Felt like we were very behind. So red white. Seems like they got a little bit flooded that game. They're not like mega aggro, but obviously red white. It's hard to not be a little bit aggressive. If I can remember how Stern Scolding works, it's definitely going to be good against them. I think they have enough non-creature stuff that I still want Force. Like Wedding Announcement, Smuggler's Copter, Skull Clamp. Like, I know it's like cheap stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I cut it. Cut it for like Dress Down, Portable Hole. Ooh, Ancestral, huh? Alright, so now I Ancestral them with a Hull Breacher out and get 3 treasures. Easy. Keep. Okay, they got double Inspector. Pretty good. Deserted Beach. Okay. Glimmer Lens. Yeah, I'll counter that. Gut. Do I bounce that or do I bounce the 4-1 after they sack the token? I think I bounce the 4-1. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to just bounce gut. Time walk them, sort of. So they can attack with Inspector and make it a 4-1. I could Ancestral and try to find something. Just play Hull Breacher. Yeah, I should have bounced the gut. Because then I maybe could have gotten him with Hull Breacher if they cracked the clue. The old-fashioned way. I feel like they'd probably just replay gut though, huh? Just pass. Do I want to trade? I mean, probably. They will likely have removal, but Lurus. Okay, replay Inspector. Pretty good. Caracas, not bad. Skyclave, not bad. I can't exile the skeleton token though. I think I just bounce the Luris instead of playing Apparition into removal. Give him a 3/3. Take 5 here though, at least. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I let him do that? Stupid. Luris has text on him. Yeah, that was really bad. I don't think I'm supposed to or stern scolding the Luris. I'll scold that though. I'll scold the shit out of that. Thalia, okay. Yeah, I think I kind of have to block here. Unforge. Inspector. Ponder, huh? That's a lot of stuff. Okay, as long as they don't have removal, we can survive. If they like burn, I'm dead too, but let's see what's up. Council's Judgment, yeah. I'd say that'll do it. GG. Yeah, I messed up that Luris play. I feel like I messed up another play right before that too, but definitely the Luris thing. Got them an extra 2/2 and a draw. They do have a lot of legends. Light on the blue for Cryptic, but I think I can keep this. Could get lucky and have like their first few plays be legendary creatures. I want to daze that. Here I go, dazing again. I thought they were going to Ragav on me. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have dazed the clamp. Oh well. They discard Othari. That's kind of wild. It's Rebels. I'm assuming they don't have any other Rebels. But I guess I do have Caracas. I don't know. Maybe it's a good play. Ugh. Atrocious. This is all because I dazed the skull clamp. That was kind of dumb. I would have a fourth land. Could have cryptic that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I shouldn't have dazed the skull clamp. It's not even like a hindsight, like, you know. It was just a bad idea. Alright, let's pass. Hope they don't leave Commando mana open. Draw a coast. Okay. Damn it. Yep. Ay, ay, ay. This is bad. Walk. 10. So I can maybe survive. Wins. I still have to deal with Elspeth though, and they just crew. I mean, Treachery's kind of a removal spell. We still get to untap, even though they get to blow it up. So maybe I should do that first. I kind of want to wait till after we wins, but I don't think I have that luxury. Could also get it back with Samwise. They could, in response, I can't target it because then they could blow up like their clue or something in response. So I think I take Thraben, or I guess I take Mom. Okay. I think we're dead. 4, 7, 10. Exactly dead if they have a creature, yeah. GG. Wow. Little 2-1 there. I felt like I had a decent chance to win that third match, but I kind of threw it away making a couple punts. But opponent just had a good draw that game 3, and I dazed the skull clamp. That was just a bad play. I definitely shouldn't have done that. But you know, you see a you see a spot where you can have a daze resolve and counter a thing, and sometimes you get excited. But it was definitely not the right call. I didn't have enough action like to follow up. It's not like I had a 1-drop or 2-drop creature. I knew that the cards in hand at least were not gonna not gonna be viable for a few turns, so I shouldn't have given up my land drops just to counter a skull clamp that like might not even be relevant for a few turns. Especially when I have cards in my deck like Narset and Hull Breacher, which are great against the skull clamp, so shouldn't have been so hasty there. But oh well. Vintage Cube is hard. Magic is hard in general. Vintage Cube is especially hard. But we learn. Nice little 2-1 though. Get our money back. That's it for this video. If you like this stuff, these Vintage Cube drafts, like the video and all that, subscribe if you're not. I do appreciate you guys watching. It's fun for me to record these and talk and play, and I'm glad it's entertaining a few of you. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.